Hello everyone, welcome back to Rad Kitty Tutorials. On today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to shoulder mount because I've seen so many people struggle to do that trick within the last decade of my pole dancing journey and going to classes and witnessing that. So I want to provide some tips and tricks to help you be able to get into it or at least practice at your house. So here we go. All right, first conditioning exercise. We're gonna get on the ground. You're gonna wanna put your hands in a cup grip behind the pole and your head is gonna be just in front of the pole so you don't hit it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a plow, which is a V behind you, and you want your feet to touch the ground if you can. And you wanna keep your legs straight in a triple extension. So that means your glutes, your quads, your calves, your ankles, you want those all to be nice and tight. All right, here we go. So you want to just lift up. Then come back down, just straight, as low as you can go without your lower back lifting. Then lift, booty up. Bring it back. One more. Lift up, booty back, touch the ground, and then slowly lever back down. And you want to do 10 of these. That's a good amount for a warm-up. Oh, God. The next conditioning exercise is going to be tucks, because when you're doing shoulder mounts, you want your abs to be in a crunch position. Think like the ab machine where you're pulling down, rounding your shoulders and really trying to engage your abs like a crunch, like that. That's how you want your body to be when you're trying to lift your ass over your head when you're going to the full shoulder mount position. So I'll show you the form. So I'm going to pick my right shoulder. So that means my right hand is going to go just at my face and my left hand is going to go above it, just above the right hand and still right at my face level. You're going to want to pull down with your arms and your lats. That's going to be your pull. And then you're going to be pushing your shoulder into the pole. And your momentum is coming from you really fucking squeezing your ass and tucking as best you can without kicking. There is no jumping or kicking. So I'm going to pull. I'm going to tuck. I'll stand on my gas so you can get a better point of view. Are you ready to shoulder mount? Yay! Well, that's what we're about to do. One more tip before I go into the shoulder mount. With your arms, you do not want to be winging your elbows while you're trying to go up, or you'll lose your tuck position and your core engagement. So it will be that much more difficult to get your shoulder mount chopper at the very least. If you try and put your hand here, for example, now I have to bring my ass that much higher to get it above my head. See what I mean? And your push is going to be, you're really pushing into the pole with your shoulder. Your pull is going to be from your hands pulling, like I mentioned in that ab crunch. And your momentum is going to be from you tucking like we did in the tuck exercise. And then you're going to bring your booty back. Your legs are going to go into a V position parallel to the ground. And you're going to keep that shoulder position. You're not going to roll it down so you're looking at the ground, because that's really painful. We don't want to roll over our collarbones today or ever. Okay, cool. So next, before I go up and show you what it looks like in the chopper as well, you want to bring your outside leg up above your hands to this point of the pole. right behind the pole. Your ankle is going to go behind the pole, just like in your chopper to crucifix. First, we're gonna get into our gas. You wanna step on the gas? I'm gonna tuck my pelvis. Next, I'm gonna look up at the ceiling. I'm gonna tuck my knees, open up into my chopper. Then I'm gonna get my ankle onto the pole, bring the other one up, try not to roll over your collarbone. I'm gonna get into my crucifix position, hold. Then to get out, you're gonna bring your hands down, slide to the floor. You can bring your hands out, get into a little push-up, slide your feet down, and then you can just mount to the ground for a little combo. Last but not least, the most advanced version of the shoulder mount that I'm going to teach you today is going to be a straight leg shoulder mount, which means you're not going to do the tuck to open anymore. You're just going to keep that triple extension, like I mentioned, in your quads, your glutes, your calves. See how they're all firing up really hard? That's what you want to do with both legs when you're trying to get your ass up over your head into the air. So I'm going to show you what that looks like now. Again, you're going to want to step on the gas to start. I'm going to pick my right shoulder again because that's my dominant side. You're going to put your bottom hand at your face. Next, the top hand is also going to go at your face level, just above the bottom hand. And here you're going to want to tuck your pelvis. That will help with the triple extension so you're not overextending your lower back. And now you're just simply going to squeeze really hard and go up, looking at the ceiling, rounding your shoulders, keeping that ab crunch. All right, here we go.